3 months ago, I made a promise to myself, no more scrolling before bed. I'm going to read for 30 minutes every night. I was motivated. I was fired up. And guess how long that lasted? 4 days. By day 5, I was exhausted. Before I knew it, I was 3 hours deep into a YouTube rabbit hole. The next morning, I felt weak. I looked in the mirror and thought, why can't you just stick to something? You know the feeling. You rely on grit, and then you crash. I thought this was a character flaw, but I was wrong. I finally understood why I kept failing when I reread Atomic Habits by James Clear. One concept hit me like a truck. The people with the best self-control are typically the ones who need to use it the least. We think disciplined people have massive willpower. The truth? They aren't fighting temptation. They removed it entirely. I wasn't losing because I was weak. I was losing because I was fighting a war against my own biology. Here is the science. It starts with the law of least effort. Your brain is a survival machine. For millions of years, effort meant burning calories, a survival risk. So your brain is hardwired to choose the path of least resistance. When I tried to read at night, my phone was right there. Reaching for the phone took 0 effort. Reaching for the book took mental effort. Then comes the second trap, the reward gap. Your brain demands a return on investment. If you work hard but don't feel an immediate reward, it halts the release of dopamine. Without that chemical fuel, you lose the drive to act. Your brain views the hard work as a bad investment and shuts you down to save energy. I was asking my tired brain to fight evolution without fuel. Eventually, my battery ran out. If a habit has high friction and no immediate reward, you will quit, guaranteed. But you can outsmart your brain. Neuroscience offers practical tricks to build habits that stick. Let's walk through them. First, hack the micro-victory. Your brain needs a dopamine hit to keep going. If the goal is too big, the reward is too far away. Break the habit down. Instead of run 5 miles, aim to put on running shoes. When you succeed at that tiny task, your brain releases a small hit of dopamine, engaging your reward system. Second, pave the neural pathway. Think of your brain like a forest. The first time you try a habit, you are hacking through bushes. It's exhausting, but if you walk that path every day, the bushes get trampled down. Repetition paves the road. The goal isn't intensity, it's just showing up so the path doesn't grow over. Third, reframe setbacks. When I failed, I spiraled into shame. That was my mistake. When you stumble, don't see it as failure. See it as data. Your brain is learning. Every misstep is feedback to adjust your approach, not a signal to quit. Fourth, inject novelty. Our brains crave new experiences. If your habit feels stale, link it to something exciting. Listen to your favorite podcast only while you clean. You hijack your brain's love for novelty to fuel a boring task. Finally, design the environment. Make good habits easy and bad habits hard. Place your running shoes by the door. Delete distracting apps. When your surroundings support your goals, you don't have to fight to make the right choice. So stop beating yourself up. You aren't broken. You were just trying to fight biology with an empty battery. Change your environment, reward the small wins, and you change the outcome. If you want to build a system that actually works, click that subscribe button. Consider it the first small step in your new environment. Thanks for watching.